I still got to tweak that. I thought I had fast set right. I think it's gonna. I need to tweak it a little bit more. Oh yeah, friends, enemies, welcome back. This is Jack. Yeah, we're doing another little speed run of the game, the best game ever, Elden Ring. All right. So, um, I'm gonna be turning on the record feature for the stream as soon as I go to open those doors, so I can get a more accurate time. But we're gonna say the last speed run was 4 hours. It was actually probably more like 3 hours 45 minutes, 3 hours 30 minutes, somewhere in there. If you take out like my bathroom breaks I had to do, there is a way to do a stopwatch on here. I should have looked it up. I didn't, because um, potatoes are delicious, and French fries are probably the best application of potatoes. Um, I don't drink, so vodka doesn't fall into that category. Mashed potatoes are also really good, especially if they're done correctly, where you leave a little bit of the spuds in there, like the skin, because I will eat the skin, and then especially with like the right level of um, butter and garlic. Yeah, that's the reason. I pulled all that out of my ass. I'm just closing Google Chrome, so it's not eating up my processing. I was watching a new anime. New. Well, it's on its second episode, so it is new. I forget its exact name, but it's like a abandoned noble son taking care of my little brother, or something like that. Reincarnated noble taking my little brother, or something like that. Something like that. And I was like fully going into it expecting it to be like lame. It's made of lame sauce, and I was like, no, it's actually pretty decent. I'm waiting for the third episode, which will be Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I'm looking forward to that actually. All right, I'm gonna show you this real fast, then I'll fix it. So this is a glitch that's going on with a lot of my games. I don't know if it's because of a Windows update or what, but for some reason it's trying to like. Oh, did it fix itself? Looks like it fixed itself, so I don't need to fix it. All right, where the games are like super zoomed in for some reason. All right, let me get rid of D because that was the test run. I can get rid of my rune level 1 things I was doing. Yeah, that's all right. New game. Yeah, my nose it just. Actually, I'm gonna use the name Ash for this one. There's a reason for it. These are characters I have in my stories that I'm writing, and their name actually has a meaning to them. Because D is an aristocratic noble. Her story is more about intrigue, where Ash is she's a monk, for lack of a better description. All right, and there we go. Official start of the speed run is now. Gothhic says she's going to try her first attempt tomorrow. I look forward to seeing that. I'm going to be a lot more straightforward in how I do this. I still have to go get the spike cestices off the start. I have to go get the spike cestices. That's one of the requirements. So, and then I can kill the dragon to get my initial level ups out of the way. After I get that, after I get that, That's a good start. Alright, I see how I can do this. I already have a very good idea on how I'm going to do this. My goal with my design is I am not going to level up the Spike's essences. Their sole job is to give me an initial weapon. I forgot to check to see if I need to move this to a different hard drive. It would take me too long, otherwise I'd do it right now. Is just to give me that initial weapon off the start, because right now I can't use even the club. In theory, I could just, de-equip the club and just run around with just my bare fists, which I might just go ahead and do next to my whenever I have a chance to pause and go into my inventory. So anyway, yeah, the goal right now is I will not I will not level the Spike Cestuses. Their job is just to help me kill the dragon off the start to give me those initial levels, and then I'm gonna go go get the the ones I was using before. Or I can do that while actually still moving.
Have you heard they serve but you? I can play turning to aid you. You need to the foot. Then it summon me. Ah, I bequeath. It will summon torrent. Treat him with.
Actually, let me go grab the whetstone real fast because I need it anyway. Me getting the whetstone will allow me to do quick step, or put quick step on my punchers. Which, if y'all hadn't noticed, like, yeah, like the other ability that that I was using, yeah, that's not a bad one. Don't get me wrong. Like that little buff, not bad. I could technically also get Hoarfrost Stomp. It would achieve a lot of the same goal. I really need to figure out why it's doing that. All I can think of is it has to be a hard drive thing. Don't know why I bothered doing that. So we're gonna go to the War Master's shack because I need to save. I need to be able to teleport there later so I can go get the quick step. We're gonna make one detour. Yep, right here. Did I do literally so little damage he didn't even notice me punching him? Not what I wanted. What do you got? Beast liver, nice. There's actually another thing I could pick up that's somewhere near here. Oh, hey, look, a death bird. I don't want to fight you. I want to do the opposite of fighting you. I want to run. I forget that there actually is a death bird that spawns here. Flash that action like that. Alright, I'm going to need to grab this side of grace later, for now, so that I can come back here and do the dungeon that's right here. That's one of the things that screwed up my timing last time. Fixing my footrest. One of the rings that would help is actually the stamina regen one. But I can't use that one because it would take away from my damage increasing stuff. You're wondering why I actually go out of my way to go this way? Because I don't need the sleep thing. Because the only real major use for it would be to fight Godskin nobles, and I don't do that. The reason is because I'm actually after the runes. With this current run, I actually don't use any consumables. Because the only consumable I can imagine using would be something I can do real fast to just cause flame. Because then I can strip away the cold and put flame, and then you, and then turn around and.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the True Order and celebrated repudiator.
Bleed would also be one of the other ones, obviously. Being able to throw blood grease onto my weapon. Because if I'm going to be using the super punchers, being able to throw a bit of bleed on it would be very helpful. Back here. Right now my goal is to get to the... This is getting worse. Might as well water those are getting worse. You find that new anime you like, and you gotta keep watching it on repeat to squeeze out as much dopamine as you can. Is that a millennial thing? grab this just because it might make it a bit easier for me to go back and forth. There's also something else I could check. I think there's a route to one of the other checkpoints. I kind of want... I think most speedruns use it to go the other direction. But I could, in theory, use it to go this direction. I might see about going ahead and getting blood grease. Or the ability to make blood grease. It will be challenging just because everything here is trying to kill you. And I'm not wearing anything. Fuck a duck, screw a kangaroo! I don't know why he sat back down, but okay, I'll accept that. Hey, Gothic. I'm in my streaming VC if you want to join. You can we can bullshit for a bit. I'm probably wrong on this one. If it is, then I'll just teleport to where I needed to go. The upside is of me running this way, I can probably grab some of these runes. There's a bunch of single runes, unfortunately. So not worth the time. The 200 here, or the 100 here, yeah, the 200 here and there is not worth it. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Grab one or two of these. If I don't need that much. Actually, I don't even need any of them. It's just nice to have extra. Alright, that's actually some good steady progress. I have a lot of stuff set up. Let me go ahead and quickly set up my Wonders Physics before I completely forget again. Also do this. Oh, I didn't even set the Wonders Physics. I just upgraded my flasks. scratch my head, and unfortunately I wasn't close enough to activate that one. I've never heard the word bukkake used in that way before, but I greatly appreciate it. Also, hi, Nightmare. I'm obviously just doing a lot of setup stuff right now. Fight anymore because I'm not gonna get that talisman because how I'll be fighting is irrelevant with that. Okay, I think that's the other talisman I'll get. I think it'll consistently give me more damage, and it's just a quick run. So far, nothing. I've just done a bunch of setup. I haven't even gotten my Spike Cestises yet, which I'm on my way to do right now.
What has been and how can I help?
All right. Now I'm going to say that the official run effectively starts now. Basically where I can start taking this serious instead of me just doing a fuck ton of setup. Now it's coming down to execution. I am exactly 22 minutes in. 22 minutes 43 seconds. I started the recording as soon as I opened the door from the chapel. So that part is after I do this part, there's a little bit more setup I gotta randomly go do, and you're gonna be like, God damn it, Jack, hurry up! You're done doing setup. You'll understand. God damn it, Going's always staring at my seawall. Does my shit-eating grin give you a hint? There we go. Like, that's a big time sink, but it's the best I can do to get what I need / want. Alright, for right now, we're gonna dump a lot into, almost everything into strength and vitality. Oh yeah, I forgot this is gonna happen.
Forgive me. To determine if you had... It seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is but I can gathering place. Very let my hand.
Grab on this part. Talk to him.
Oh, I can't very well. It is.
does your fate despite
Yeah.
takes me back any interest? All I know.
Now's the time.
Well,
All right. All right. Setup is complete now. I got to go get the weapon I'm actually going to be using. I have to get the spike cestices, otherwise I can't kill the dragon. And I can't do the next step without the spike cestices. So that's why you see me do that little side thing. Because getting that 7,000 some change, or I ordered the to kneel. Yeah. And then I can go get the proper weapon, which won't have frost on it because I don't have that yet. That's fine. And it's I command thee kneel. Aye, he's the weakest of the rune bearers. First time you're playing this game and you beat him and you're like, ha! He was tough. Yeah, and he's the weakest. What? Yeah, he's the runt. What? Yeah, like, all the others are gonna be stronger than him. No, I keep hearing you. I'm just scared. I need to get this. Rickard is actually the easiest in my opinion. It's a gimmick fight. If you've got the sword, if you've got the Serpent Hunter, you can beat him. As long as you upgrade it a decent amount. There's a couple talismans that make it easier. And if you have the Mimic tier, even easier. Now, not a actual fight, because an actual fight between them would be over instantly. But could you imagine a lore fight between Rickard and Mesmer? Oh no, she's the most dangerous. Like, lore-wise, the most dangerous to me. Like, I've had my conversation about this. Like, when it comes to... I'm getting tired of the Zawardo. I really need to figure this out. Thankfully, it doesn't actually stop me from playing, it just stutters. There she is. There's where Patches would be, if I had already dealt with Patches, which I haven't. And then right up here should be this cabin. There it is. How so? Queen Renalia and her Karin forces were able to hold off the Golden Order by themselves.
What's your blinking problem? What did he say? I'll give you shreds.
Shit. Oh, now he's got a damage reduction. Oh, I'm out of drink. Yeah, he got me.
Feel, eh? That's the fists of big Bogart.
Zawardo is fucking up my time. That's fine. I don't know where it's gonna spawn me, but we'll see. Should spawn me right next to him. Cool. I believe in you. I don't like how he 360'd that. Bullshit!
That's the fists of big Bogart. That's the fists of big Bogart.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I need y'all to know this. I'm an idiot.
You feel, eh?
I'm sitting there punching him! Fucking Zawardo!
Bogart.
Where'd he go? There he is. He gets to power through it. Got his ass.
Damn it.
It slowed me down a lot, and I don't like it.
Why in heaven?
Excuse me. Upgrade what I can, which is should be only 2.
You're in no matter loud. You're.
Oh, I didn't fucking switch it. Oh well, I'll worry about that later. Alright, I know I'm not saying anything. Right now, I might go ahead and go grab the Hoarfrost Stomp for this. Might not be a good idea, but it's an idea. Especially because it's actually kind of... I'm not good at doing this. Got it. And I actually have a logical reason for it. It's not a good one, but it's a reason for it. I'm an idiot. I just realized something. This would have helped my previous run. This is a chapel. And this is one of the ones that does have the upgrade for your flask. Cool. When I get later into the game, that'll play a big role. In case y'all haven't figured out what I'm doing, I'm getting the bell bearings, and since I'm using blunt weapons, the crystal fight's not that big of a deal. Because getting the bell bearings means I don't have to go running around looking for a bunch of, like, smithing stones. This bypasses a lot of it. Not to mention, if I really feel like it, later on I can go get the star fists and use those. Hell, if I want to, I can upgrade both the cestises and the iron balls that I'm using and get what I want out of the deal, because there are times I'm going to want bleed, specifically when I'm fighting Queen Renalia. And there are times I'm going to not want... I don't care if I have bleed, I'm going to be more super stunning things. Worth mentioning, I did forget to get a talisman. It's gonna be one of the 3 I need. The annoying part is I ran right past it and forgot to snag it. 18 of these. And I need... Well, that's about as good as I'm going to get.
Well, I took you no man to lay out your own.
I need 8 more of those. Then I can get my other cestices, my spike cestices, ready for when I need to do that. I'm just a little short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. Tip me over and pour me out. I can go ahead and switch over to that right now. Actually, no, for this next part, I need this one.
Back on no matter.
Okay, Saints Bridge, that's what I was looking for. For those who weren't there for the last speed run, right now I'm getting my primary talisman for this. It's one of the things that give me my biggest damage increase throughout the whole run. It gives me like a 25% damage increase whenever I am... when I don't wear a lot... with how light I am. Not percentage-wise, just straight up by amount of weight. And since I'm pretty much naked using just punching weapons, which are some of the lightest weapons in the game, I can get away with it. Now, since I skip using a torch, this part is a little tricky. I have to run off memory, because once I can get past this part and I get into the main cave, I'm home free. I had a 50-50 shot and I chose wrong. Oh, I really want to kill that wolf because of its glowing eyes. Incidentally, there's an anime called Fatal Frame where they actually bring up something about that, where monsters with glowing gold eyes are more dangerous than ones who are not. And it's treated as if it was like something to do with the Demon Lord or something like that. But they straight up do mention that you get more XP, because they do have a leveling system, for killing things with glowing golden eyes. And that's also true here. So I thought that was interesting. Side. Because I did that, I now have the amount of runes I need to get the final upgrade on the cestices. And then I can go get my second talisman slot, and I do need to get the one that improves my heavy punches. Need one more of these. Go ahead and switch to my spike cestices.
took you no matter. Lay out your own.
I just had a really good idea just before going into this. Damn it. This time I know I don't need to run up the hill to go get a, there's no sacred tier up the hill. This is just me going to go get the bell bearings. And I needed to come here anyway for different reasons. I was sitting here thinking if I could, it wouldn't be too impossible for me to be able to get Scarlet Rot Grease and put it on these knuckles. Excuse me. That was not polite. There's a reason why I wanted to get the Hoarfrost Stomp. This might not do what I want it to do, but if it does, it'll make a couple of the bosses really fucking easy. The only downside is now the raw damage of my weapon is split between magic and regular. Which one of my targets I'll be going after doesn't mean shit. Although, now that I think of it, by the time I get to her, that really won't matter, because I'll have a whetstone that allows me to just cause whatever one I want to be ice, but or burn that bridge later. I think I don't need to go get the heavy fists. I might not need to.
Well, I took you no man. Lay out your own.
I'm realizing how much of this I'm just relying on the Hoarfrost or the Spike Cestices. All right, I did that, did that, did that, did that. All right, Ray Lucaria. We're finally going after a Rune Bearer. I'm glad I spun around the wrong way first. We're sitting at an hour in. I've got no runes. I've got none of the greater runes, but I probably should be able to burn through getting them now that I'm up, because my weapon is more upgraded now than it was on my previous run. So not only do I do more raw damage, I'm also going to be doing ice damage on top of it, on top of my normal bleed damage. The magic split is going to hurt me against Renalia, because I'm pretty sure she's got like a 40% damage reduction on that. But that's not the end-all be-all. set him so I can... Now, right now, I don't have the slide step, which is not that big of a deal. The slide step is good for, like, circling around the enemy. My roll's good enough. Alright, I'm making real progress here. I say that and I get body blocked by that fucker. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I was wondering if he was ever gonna hit the ground. Alright, now here comes one of my first major obstacles for me, and that's fighting the Red Wolf. Red Wolf of Brodagun. Just to make things easier on myself, I'm gonna do this. This should be enough for one more upgrade on these fists, actually.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
My fists are as upgraded as they're gonna get for right now. It means I can go take on the wolf. Ow, bit my cheek. I never got a chance. I just got body blocked and then killed. Oy. As said before, he's my first major obstacle, and that's why I went and spent all of those runes before I went in. Because I had a feeling this was going to happen. And I wouldn't have to focus on trying to pick up the runes every time I fought him. was just stuck! Well, at least I hit him this fucking time. That was annoying. That was legitimately annoying, though. He does the third attack for once. Zuado. That is an ass. I'm gonna take away the ice on this weapon because I don't need the split magic damage. If I do the split magic damage, as much as I want the ice to proc, it won't do me any good.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your arm.
They're now officially as upgraded as they're gonna be. Can I level any? We're strong. Now I just gotta go beat Renalia, and then I can go beat Godric. I'll be good to go. Stopped, slowed down to grab that. Let's see if I can use the elevator trick to kill him. took some damage, but I don't think it was going to kill him. There he goes. Now I don't have to worry about him. There to make return trips even faster. Because I'm not going to get it on my first try. I really doubt it. Oh yeah, that's something I was going to do. It was a big idea, bright idea I had. First time she's ever hit me with the goddamn moon before. The fucking Zawardo got me. First attempt. Whoa, fist pump.
Where did ye flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty, dither not.
You there? Come on. It's tight. Oh, the guard you breached. Farewell, but of course.
The gates! Open the gates!
What's that look for, Cal? Oh, it's the look of approval? Okay. I was a little afraid that the dragon at the end was going to kill me. I would have actually been a little pissed off. Jason was wanting to know, we're at an hour 20 minutes and I'm getting my second great rune. And I think I can get past the Draconic Sentinel with my current loadout. Because he's my next major hang-up. And then it just comes down to me being able to beat assholes. That was actually an IRL asshole moment. I have people who like to drag race past my apartment, going like they like to drag race by my apartment with their cars geared to being as loud as goddamn possible. And it's fucking annoying. Godric should melt pretty easily, because not only am I going to be hitting him with bleed, I'm going to be hitting him with ice. And my weapon is far more upgraded than the last run I did against him. All those things combined should melt him. But just in case. Remember how I've mentioned that the hitbox are jank? I punched him in the crotch twice and it did nothing. Zawado! He would have died a hell of a lot sooner. Zawardo and the fucking hitboxes. Both of them screwed me over. But I still beat him. Still beat him on my first try. Just... oh. Alright, we're gonna start pumping up intelligence because of the way I've got this weapon spec now. I need intelligence up. Alright. Oh, actually, I need to do something else entirely.
to become the Pheonix. No.
And I forgot to go get something earlier. There's actually 2 things I should go get, but I'm gonna go get just the one. Alright. Got 3 more bosses to get through. The rest is just a lot of schlepping. Let me grab the Site of Grace up here as a safety cushion. Another thing I could do is make the quick detour to go fix Godric's Great Rune, which would give me a reason to use Rune Arcs, because that gives me a +5 to all stats, which would increase my health, increase my endurance, and increase all my damage. Unfortunately, I think I only have 1 Rune Arc. I have no Rune Arcs, but I can get a couple. Bitch, you tried. All right. I did really well for my first approach. That was fucking horse shit, but okay. I'm at an hour 30 minutes for this first run attempt. The targeting on that was bullshit. I couldn't see a damn thing! I decided lightning to flash in my eye so I couldn't fucking see the weapon attack coming. Oh well, I was doing pretty good. Minute 32, or hour 32. This is already significantly better than my last run. Oh my god! He transitioned between those attacks way too quick. I disagree. It's just me bitching. Ignore it. That was fair. He got me fair. I got caught in an attack pattern. What the? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Deja vu. Deja vu. Deja vu. Excuse me. I fucking hit... I'm not allowed to activate my quick step. I just wasn't allowed to. I really want to put a controller thing up. I'll put it like right here at my chest. level or in the top left or wherever my health is not. And you guys can watch. I'm spamming the button, and it's like, no. Y'all don't think I'm just crazy. Okay, I guess I'm not allowed to get off. There we go. I dodged all the other ones previously just fine. It's like, we're gonna move the timing off half a second. I was doing really fucking good, too. That's my own damn fault. Because he only needs to hit me once or twice, and I'm dead. I hate how, like, it passes right behind you, but it still counts as a hit. That's actually annoying. I do know one other way I can beat him. It would be cheap. If I can pull it off. I don't know what he was hitting. I don't know what he was hitting. The goal is I could have stunned it near the ledge and then knocked it off, but I'm not going to try that again. Because you're able to parry him off the ledge, but I can't fucking do that. I do not have that level of skill. Alright, going back to fighting him normally. Oh my fuck. The weapon is by its head, I'm by its ass, and I still took damage. Yeah, that's how this game works, right? Hang on. I'm getting a notification I want to check. Oh, nice. Cool. I released a book today, and it's getting a couple people adding it to their reading list. And that makes me kind of happy. Hopefully some people read it, they enjoy it. Yay. I forgot to drink. Hour 45 or 41. He can turn, charge up his fire, and breathe before I finish drinking. That's actually annoying. I don't even know what that was. I honestly don't even know what that was. I'm jump midair. He's able to turn, wind up his shield, and hit me before I touch the ground. I don't know what the fuck that was, and it's goddamn horse shit. I was starting to think that bleed couldn't proc. Bleed procced, and if cold had procced immediately after, he would have been dead. But no, it's like, nah, fuck you. Nah, fuck you. Alright, that's fine. I got him. I just need to calm down. I want to play that back frame by frame and watch it just go through me. Like, didn't even touch me. Just like, yeah, you got the wind off of it, so you take full damage. Like that fucking DM who's just out to get you and is like, take half damage, but because you're suddenly vulnerable to it, take full damage. Would I have been vulnerable if it had hit? No. Time for that. Looks like I did. I'm honestly doing pretty good. Like, I'm still pretty far ahead of my time from last time. Because remember, the last time it was like 3 hours, 45 minutes. I've still got 2 hours before I hit that line. Godfrey will go down pretty damn quickly. And then it'll just come down to me beating Margaret. What the hell? I got body blocked by the horse's ass, quite literally, so I couldn't circle it around and avoid that attack. That was bullshit. That was horse shit. Because I hadn't gotten touched until that point. I was doing really fucking good. We had a Zawardo moment there. I need to remember he's going to do that follow-up. He shouldn't be allowed to do that. I land, and he's already able to turn 90 degrees and make an attack before I've even hit the ground. He shouldn't be allowed to do that. I was fine dying in that time because the horse's ass blocked me, so he got a free hit on me, and I wasn't dealing with that. And another person speeding by. This one on a motorcycle. I really hope a cop starts sitting out there just like, you know what, take it. In fact, hell, I should probably complain to the front office and say, hey, we kind of need a cop to go sit out there for that shit. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to do the jump attack, because that's what's getting me. Because I'll land, and it'll be like, oh, hey, you can't move for a little bit. For some reason. Yay. Alright. With the exception of the opening. I pushed it once. I pushed light attack once, and it's like, no, you did it twice. I don't know what you're talking about. Goosfraba. Goosfraba. I did that just now. What the ever-loving hell? He should have died. He should have died. But I don't even know what attack that was. Alright, fine. It's fine. Not even at the 2-hour mark, and I've almost gotten him several times now. Where was that? Where was that? Where was that? Oh, fire over there. Okay, cool. That's a nice fire. Oh, why am I taking damage? I was nowhere near that shit. I had dodged completely out of it, just like I've always done. And then it's like, not this time. That was dumb of me. I was in mid-dodge, nowhere fucking near it. This is why he's, like, the biggest roadblock when it comes to speedruns. He's just the biggest fucking cheater of a boss. Like, he has ungodly hit range. I got lucky with that one. He got stunned and then immediately resumed attacking. Nope. If I hadn't tried to do that jump attack near the end, I would have been fine. That was my own damn fault. At least I'm able to consistently get that double hit in now. That one hit me legitimately, but it's still fucking horseshit. All the time saved I got for being able to nuke Renalia and nuking Godric out the window. Okay. He couldn't beat me, so it's like random lightning attack out of nowhere. You couldn't see it. Because of all the other lightning, you couldn't see it. Can't dodge it. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. He should not be able to rotate his attack that fast from one side to the other. I was able to pivot around, punch him once, and he's already got that giant fucking mound onto the other side to hit me. Asshole. That was a hitless run. I only ever beat him with a hitless run. If I have to stop and heal once, he's already killed me. I don't know why. It actually pisses me off a little bit. Alright, so about 2 hours. I still got almost another 2 hours to just get up and beat Margaret. Because I don't really think Godfrey's going to be an issue. I know I haven't eaten those souls yet, but there's a reason behind it. Originally, I was hanging on to them so I could upgrade the Star Fists. But I don't think it'll make as much of a difference compared to what I'm currently wielding. Plus, I have to kind of go out of my way to go get them. Actually, I'm still going to go do it. It's a bit of a time sink, but I'll fucking go do it. I don't care. I'm already plus 2 hours-ish. It's going to come down to if I can beat Margaret at a reasonable pace. With me having both freeze and bleed on him, it should melt him. Should.
For bringing me here, and thus I shall farewell. I shall leave. I wish you luck. You have. I have no.
It did. That was goddamn horseshit. Got hit by a lightning bolt, and then somebody threw a pot of lightning at me, immediately killing me. So it was like just free instant kill. Like none I could have done about it because it was entirely done by somebody I couldn't see and was off screen. Yeah.
So you look down, all you see is the gun of the rifle. It's like shit. You can't find a place to stop and set up. Eventually stripped all the sniper down.
Almost got me again. We're gonna make that slight. Can I mount up? No, can't. All right. We're gonna make that slight detour to go get the Starfists. Did I go the wrong way? Oh, there they are. Actually, I should have just teleported to be more than enough to fully upgrade those things.
Those are of a challenge, find them well.
I'm actually kind of curious what the damage difference between the two will be. Wait. No, hang on. There we go. That confused me for a minute. Yeah, I think the spike stars are much more better by default. And then I'll level when I teleport here. Alright, Gothric, it's your turn. And then I gotta go get my last talisman that I want. That one's more of just a schlep. An annoying one, but a schlep nonetheless. That's how it's gonna be? Alright. I guess that's how it's gonna be. Couldn't do anything. Stamina recharge. I would have fucking had his ass. I was doing insanely good, but then I got greedy. Shit, I should have drank before I went in. Two hours, 15 minutes. Didn't even hit him. Didn't even hit him. It was my own damn fault. We're almost done with this speed run. Just gotta get through him and one more boss, and then I've got a new time on it. stamina recharge before I do anything. Well, smart I'd let my stamina recharge instead of trying to do that to him. Got his ass. One more boss, and then I am done. But I still gotta go make one schlep real fast. I still love that fucking word, schlep. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring that to 20 and start putting stuff in health. Because I've been neglecting to. I think this might be the quickest route. It's not a good one, but it's the quickest route. For something I'm after. I wonder what the T-Rex dogs originally were. Because it's heavily implied that they're mutated. Welcome to Caelid. So. Said everybody. This is just to get me out of here. Teleports me like right in front of Radahn's keep. I don't care. Now that I did that, now I have the last talisman I want to use. The reason I'm using this talisman is it gives me +5 to strength, which most of my damage comes from my strength stat. The last bit of damage I could probably squeeze out from stats would be to, without going too far my way, would be to go to repair the Gothhic rune, and then I'd be able to use. I have 1 rune arc going into this fight. I'd have more health, more stamina. I do a little, actually quite a bit more damage, comparatively. That's fine. I don't care. I just fucking hate it. They never explained why that one's waiting outside the outside that door. You got one that's in front of a temple. You got one here. Like, is it waiting for Marika to come back to her room so so they can kill Marika too? Actually. Yeah, I've still got an hour and 30 minutes before I hit my previous time. I want to go check to see if this person carries any rune arcs. If they carry rune arcs, then repairing the Gothhic rune might be worth it, because that little bit of extra stats will give me a little bit more cush. Aha. I need to spend those anyway. So I now have 3. So I'll have 3 attempts where will there be working. I just gotta go repair it real fast. And then it's going to come down to how fast can I beat Mulgrit. And then I've done this run. Full drink talisman. That would have been actually nice for a couple fights. No, he'd still one-shot me. Don't know why I feel the urge to do this. Queen's bed chambers, I just gotta set it. I'm gonna walk in there without the rune arc activated the first time just to see how it feels, and if it feels like I have a chance with a relative, I don't feel like I'm just hanging on by the skin of my teeth. Then I'll pop the rune arc for the second run. Oh, that was luck. What the hell? One of those times where they attack you through themselves and they still hit you. Like, what the fuck? Oh well, I shouldn't have popped the rune arc. That's where things started going sideways. But I can beat him. Actually, I probably don't even need the rune arc. I'll pop the rune arc when I get him into second phase, because I feel like that's when I'm going to need it the most. I'll probably get this sub 3 hour. Like, easy. Like, I really feel like because using these star fists with the ice on it, I can get this sub 3 hour. I couldn't even figure out what the fuck he was doing. He's just getting lucky with a couple of those combos. That's all it is. All it is. All it is. He's just getting lucky a couple times. I was in mid-dodge. Fuck me out. Fuck my iframes, I guess. Oh well. There's an anime I want to go watch right now. I had just sidestepped instead of, or quick stepped instead of trying to roll, I was in fine. Because once I start hitting him with Bleed and Frost rapidly, he's screwed. There is nothing he can do. Whee! I'm gonna waste this. Hang on, I got something I'm gonna waste. Because I want to. See? I need to stop trying to roll back when I see him doing that. I need to just sidestep. That's what got me then. And I wasted the jerky. It's whatever. The damage increase is not that much because my damage is being split between physical and magic so that I can have ice. It's whatever. If I could just have it have ice but not split the damage, that'd be fucking phenomenal. But the only thing I could do that is if I used grease. And it's not worth it. Although if I used blood grease on the iron balls, that would have been worth it. If I do this run one more time, I don't need the iron balls, I realize. I just don't. They're nice, don't get me wrong, but I can get away with just the cestuses until I get these. Hell, I probably don't even need these. Same thing, same combo keeps getting me. I know how I'm going to do this. I rolled down the line instead of trying to get out of it. I was doing phenomenal. But then it's like, you fucked up. All it takes is like that one mistake. I'd like to finish this within the next 13 minutes. No, within the next 8 minutes. If I do it within the next 8 minutes, I would have dropped quite a bit of time off. What the hell? The biggest time sinks for me are getting past the Draconic Knight, and the Red Wolf I can get past pretty fast now, but the Draconic Knight is my big time sink. If I can just get past the Draconic Knight faster and beat this guy faster, ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing. I couldn't do anything. I was just walking backward. Okay. Wouldn't let me dodge, wouldn't let me sidestep, quick step, nothing. Hey, Trickster. How the fuck are you still awake? It's like 9:44, which makes it almost midnight for you. No, I'm not telling you to go to bed. I'm just a little surprised. Oh, okay. Overlord Sacred Kingdom is now on Crunchyroll, so I'll probably watch it in the near future. Last rune arc. Got his ass. Accountant to and Until Dawn, and then moving from India. All right. So 2:41, 2 hours 41 minutes. That's my speed run. That's my speed run. I could probably cut it down even more with perfected boss fights, but that is currently where I'm sitting at versus my little sister. Yay. Considering the fact I basically dropped a full hour off my run, because my actual run time last time was 3 hours 45 minutes, but I'm just rounding it up to 4. This time was less than even a little bit more than an hour off, actually. I'm the best. I'm the best around. Okay, cool. I actually never played Until Dawn. I only know of it through like Markiplier playing it. I'm the best around.
Hello again.
No one's
Allow
gonna
me
ever
who are
take
unable
me down.
prevented the thorns, a husk, the only way, and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and guide. Shall I turn? Let my share them with me. Your thoughts.
I don't need to do that. I was doing it. All right. Hell of a stream. I don't know if you guys can hear me. All right, that was weird. Just OBS went really weird and didn't want to do anything for a second. Anyway. Okay, cool. Making sure it caught up. Anyway, appreciate it by being here. This was a good stream. This is not even supposed to be a stream day. I'm supposed to stream tomorrow, not today. I just decided to stream today. Sorry, once again, like weird Windows 11. Take brother. Yeah. Anyway, my speedrun time for my sister to beat is 2 hours 45 minutes. She's gonna make her first attempt tomorrow on her channel. So if you haven't already followed my sister, please do so. Nightmare, I'd like to see you there if for no other reason to maybe give her some advice, because I might be sitting in chat giving her advice. I might be streaming at the same time. I stream on YouTube. I can't raid. There is no raiding. Anyway, appreciate y'all being here. See you on the next one.